What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Ready Set Crypto. Today we're going to be looking at some of the most promising ICOs hitting the market soon. 95% of ICOs are scams or are going to fail, so I've put in the research to try and find the 5% that have a good chance of being a solid investment. These are coins that are either blue ocean trailblazers or they're entering a red ocean as a new and exciting alternative to existing competitors. It is extremely important to do your own research with ICOs as they are highly speculative endeavors. Do not make emotional investments. Invest with probability and logic. All right, let's jump right into some breakdowns of these top ICOs. So first up, we have fund requests. So the platform seems to be capitalizing on the exploding gig economy, something I'm very excited to see. In a gig economy, temporary, flexible jobs are commonplace and companies tend toward hiring independent contractors and freelancers instead of full-time employees. A gig economy undermines the traditional economy of full-time workers who rarely change positions and instead focus on a lifetime career. Some current examples of companies already in the space but not utilizing blockchain are TaskRabbit, Fiverr, and 99 Designs. Critics of a gig economy argue that this emerging business model is just a way to exploit workers by not having to offer them full-time benefits or a long-term salary, but I think that's malarkey. The gig economy allows professionals to offer their services while maintaining their independence, freedom, and creative expression. It may not be for everyone, but it's certainly opening doors to many people who want to escape the mundane, typical 9-to-5 employment. So, fund request. Fund Request offers a common ground for developers, businesses, and communities to receive the funding and rewards they need for open source projects. So what's interesting about Fund Request is that the platform essentially allows you to find a bug fix request or create one yourself. Add your contribution to the reward fund and then pay out to the developer or entity that comes up with the best solution. Essentially, if you need your code enhanced, you can create a smart contract for any job that you need done and post it to Fund Request. Then a developer will do the work and will be paid accordingly. We can get a good sense of their mission based on an excerpt of their white paper. Today, open source software is a vital component of the functioning of governments, large and small companies, and non-profit organizations all around the world. Open source software refers to software that is released to the general public, effectively allowing developers to access the source code, modify it, and redistribute it again. Soaring interest in open source development has unearthed growing pains. A lack of incentive for developers to work on open source projects renders many inactive projects. So Fund Request is still finalizing its technology stack, but it will be based off the Ethereum blockchain, allowing them to kickstart their company's product release. Fund Request will issue a FND token to operate as the payment structure and catalyze the platform development. There's a solid team behind Fund Request, and they may still be in the early development phase, but its business model is a potential hit. Open source is the hottest thing since sliced bread, and creating a platform that enables the funding, claiming, and issuing of open source contributions could be a major success. As an example, we can draw comparisons to GitHub, which is one of the world's largest open source platforms with 24 million users. By monetizing the open source process and adding an incentive structure, Fund Request has the potential to make serious waves.
So you're already an active member in the open source community. You put in time, you help solve problems, and you're a master collaborator. You're changing the world, bud. Great job.
That's nice and all, but don't you think you deserve a reward for all that hard work? I mean, think about it. With all the businesses that use a lot of the work that you do to solve their problems, they'd be willing to pay you for your expertise. It just seems fair, no?
Well, when you put it like that...
That's where Fund Request comes in. It's the first marketplace that gives companies the ability to better leverage open source projects and rewards contributors like yourself for your input.
That's a mouthful.
It's pretty simple. The client puts their project up for collaboration. Say they need to find a security weakness. They will then pre-fund their reward in a smart contract. Members of the online community can then try to solve the bug and earn the prize.
Nice.
So now people like you can enjoy the fruits of your labor without that 9-to-5 responsibility. I mean, who doesn't want to code on the beach, right?
Right. And you do get to continue to support the community you love.
Exactly. You got it. This whole ecosystem is powered by the FND token. Join the token generation event, coming soon.
All right, so next up we have Leverage. Leverage is a next-generation decentralized crypto asset trading exchange, which focuses primarily on user experience, quality assurance, and providing a robust feature set of trading tools and options to set itself apart from the growing competition. Decentralized exchanges are a rapidly growing space in crypto this year, and Leverage is one amongst many. However, this concern is curtailed as leverage will allow for crypto traders to access leveraged trading of crypto assets, which as of yet has been a completely unfilled void in the markets. We have seen a few projects that attempt to address this problem, but if leverage can succeed in allowing leveraged trading of crypto assets, they would unlock a massive amount of potential, both within the trading community and for the liquidity of the crypto asset class as a whole. Leverage is created with the professional crypto trader in mind. This means that they will be including tools for things such as technical analysis, and they even have a few advanced features such as trade replays, copy trading, and automated routines that are set up by the user. Leverage will be primarily an ERC20 token exchange. However, plans are in the roadmap to implement crypto index funds, major cryptocurrency futures such as Bitcoin and Ethereum futures, and even a few traditional stock options such as commodities, oil and gold, for example. Leverage is the latest decentralized exchange to offer us a glimpse of the future of crypto trading as we continue to get closer and closer to the marriage of existing stock trading with the crypto market. Being first to market here is very important, especially if they can nail the complicated technology required to make this work. 2018 is going to be a very interesting year for crypto trading and crypto exchanges, that's for sure.
Leverage empowers traders with the best trading opportunities on the market. Use automated strategies, custom indicators, and follow your favorite traders. No account needed. Simply click and trade. Leverage began as an exchange for privacy advocates who knew exactly what they wanted, and swiftly attracted a loyal following among experienced traders, growing to millions of dollars worth of volume in cryptocurrency trading. Legacy finance derivatives are still the largest market in the world, and volumes bigger than the total market cap of Bitcoin are traded in centralized markets every 15 minutes. To seize this opportunity, Leverage is building a radical new, fully decentralized trading model with complete forensic accounting that is prepared to take on the largest sharks in leverage trading. Leverage provides outstanding, valuable tools that will take you beyond the leading world standard in cryptocurrency trading. Manage your trades automatically. Replay and learn from your trade history. Follow the strategies of your favorite traders, and store your funds directly on the blockchain. Unlike centralized exchanges, Leverage stores your funds on the blockchain itself, which means that they are always available for withdrawal in any case or scenario. If you want to withdraw your balance from Leverage, you can do so instantly and whenever you want. And by moving towards a more decentralized future with Ethereum, we aim to ensure that our platform will retain the highest security, autonomy, and reliability in the entire industry. Because for Leverage, decentralized leverage trading is just the beginning. Leverage Decentralized Exchange, made for the sovereign trader.
Okay, so now we have Realisto. When you see a project with asset-backed tokens, you should take notice because that is a unique value proposition. In other words, you are investing in something tangible, which is pretty rare to see in the crypto trading sphere. So Realisto is a globally decentralized and borderless platform dedicated to crowdfunding real estate opportunities. Essentially, through their platform, they are able to allow the real estate industry to raise capital. This is done using their REA token, built on the Ethereum blockchain and backed by smart contracts. That latter piece is important because it guarantees that your investment is binding and isn't some vaporware. You are entitled to a legitimate piece of whatever real estate you are choosing to invest in. Since the financial crisis, real estate has been one of the hottest investment opportunities in the advanced industrialized world. Unfortunately, real estate, especially in cities such as Toronto, San Francisco, New York, Vancouver, London, these have reached truly insane property values, making real estate investing prohibitive to those investors who don't have the levels of capital necessary to invest in these markets. By tokenizing real estate investments, Realisto aims to democratize an increasingly prohibitive market. Combine real estate investment with that of the blockchain, which is also taken off as a speculative venture, and you have a unique and potentially very lucrative investment vehicle. I get the sense that Realisto is comprised of a team that is solid and well-versed in real estate. In fact, industry experience should give investors confidence to invest in this project. The team doesn't appear to have the technical prowess as other real estate tech-based ventures, but its vision is clear from the get-go that it wants to bring real estate investment to the blockchain. The likes of Proppy, Real, and Atlant have released variations of real estate token raises. It remains to be seen whether demand for this sort of project will resonate with the investment community. From an investor's perspective, the value proposition is very high, as the token provides ROI through real estate profits and fees generated from the Realisto platform. This is a sector of the crypto space that is likely to grow and flourish in 2018.
Come here, come here, come here, come on. Okay.
So?
See that?
Yeah, of course.
I got some tokens on that.
That's nice.
It's pre-war.
Shut up.
So next up we have Ethelend. Ethelend aims to enable decentralized lending globally by allowing crypto-to-crypto borrowing. All borrowing will be secured by cryptocurrency, including ENS domains, as collateral. Everything is done through smart contracts so that the whole process can be done in a trustless and transparent fashion. What I find interesting is that interest rates, premiums, and conditions are decided by the participants of this smart contract. Ethelend's alpha platform is already in use and users are already borrowing and lending on the platform. To me, this shows that the team can execute decisively and understands the importance of expedited action in this space. Ethelend is somewhat similar to an ICO that I recommended on a previous video, Ripio Credit Network, so clearly this is an expanding market sector. The biggest use case I see for Ethelend is for margin trading. With the amount of speculation in crypto investing and the growing popularity of cryptocurrency, Ethelend is well positioned for positive capital flow and increased user participation. In the future, they will likely expand to tokenizing different assets, such as real estate, or shares, or intellectual property, which makes them a future competitor to Realisto, for example. I believe that they have the vision to make that happen and shows just how potentially lucrative this investment may be. Combine this with the low market cap, and I believe that Ethelend is a good long-term holding if the team can continue to execute and fight for control of this emerging market.
A traditional loan takes a lot of time and paperwork at the bank. Credit systems often neglect first-time borrowers, young people, and citizens of developing regions. Also, the interest rates differ widely around the world, discriminating people in high-interest countries. Not anymore. Ethelend connects lenders and borrowers all around the globe using blockchain technology. This creates a decentralized lending market where everyone can participate, enabling competitive interest rates determined by the free market. Catherine uses Ethelend and receives interest payments by lending money to people all around the globe, including Sandeep in India, who has a great credit profile. Within a few minutes, Sandy is able to receive a competitive loan. The loan agreement is legally binding, and the funds transfer within seconds, securely handled through self-executing contracts called smart contracts. They even store loan collaterals. Now, Sandeep can improve his business. He later repays the loan to Catherine, who enjoys the safe profit she has made with the interest payment during her holiday on Mauritius. Now Sandeep's business flourishes, and he too became an Ethelender.
So next we have Simple Token. In the words of CEO Jason Goldberg, quote, "Simple Token is a bridge between consumer apps and crypto. Integrating blockchain in businesses and applications is not easy. This is one of the most widely discussed problems in the blockchain ecosystem, and many companies are working on bringing traditional businesses onto the blockchain. Existing public blockchain networks are not equipped to support traditional businesses due to challenges such as latency and scalability. The solutions we're seeing being offered can be categorized in three types. First is working with existing blockchains by improving on and off-chain scalability, such as Plasma or Raiden. Second would be by supporting interchain operability like Cosmos. And third would be offering completely radical solutions like EOS. Along with the latency and scalability issues, it is very difficult for a business to tokenize itself due to the complex technology and regulations involved. So, Simple Token's solution towards bridging businesses and blockchain involves tokenizing them with sidechains connected to the Ethereum network. According to the company, quote, "Any app can launch branded tokens on an open scalable sidechains powered by the Simple Token, a protocol for consumer app tokenization and an ERC20 utility token," end quote. Simple Token will enable any business to issue their own branded tokens without the need for having an understanding of the underlying blockchain technology or making any changes to their business model. Simple Token has developed modules for token design, wallet integration, identity, governance, interoperability, etc. It would be as easy as integrating Stripe or PayPal for accepting payments on a platform. There are many good things that can be said about the project. For example, they have demonstrated a working prototype about staking of simple tokens on a smart contract. The management team is credible and has good experience in developing quality businesses from the ground up. The platform adds immense value to existing businesses by introducing them to a blockchain and token economy without the regulatory hassles or technical bottlenecks. There are 7 companies and counting lined up to use the Simple Token platform to issue their own tokens. Considering the market cap that platforms like Lisk have scaled, there is a good potential for both short and longer term growth for the Simple Token platform. Definitely watch this one.
If you're looking to grow your app without relying on the big guys, blockchain just might be the answer. It's a new technology that empowers developers to make fairer, more democratized digital services. Blockchain-powered services are more open and transparent, allowing for frictionless transactions, meaningful economic incentives, and more monetization. But today, blockchain is a complex, futuristic idea, far out of reach from mainstream consumer adoption. It's the flying car, the fusion power plant, the USB cable you can plug in on the first try. It works in theory, but it's complicated, expensive, and doesn't yet scale. As it stands, just one consumer app would completely overwhelm the public blockchain networks. That's why we're building Simple Token. It's the bridge between blockchain and mainstream consumer apps. Simple Token enables any app to launch their own branded tokens on scalable side blockchains with user-friendly Simple Token software. This robust suite of tools lets you manage your token economy without the risks, costs, and efforts of going it alone. So you can focus on your users and your core business instead of blockchain infrastructure. Whether you want to add blockchain to parts of an existing app or you're building a decentralized app from the ground up, Simple Token is your ticket to a more powerful business.
So next we have Matrix by Nano Me. Nano Me is a software company that seeks to ultimately democratize science so as to accelerate innovation. The company plans to do this by combining virtual reality and blockchain technologies. Nano Me has developed, tested, and brought to market an array of products being used today by premier pharmaceutical industry companies. Its decentralized collaboration platform, the currently in develop Matrix platform, will feature blockchain technology in order to incentivize use and thus collaboration. The idea behind Nano Me and Matrix is that VR and blockchain have a synergistic future. There are good reasons the team has launched a token sale, as the collaboration done on Matrix will be fueled by bounties denominated in their token MTX. The token itself is a utility token. The ideal user case is, say, a big pharmaceutical or university digitizes proteins via X-ray crystallography and publishes that protein as a Matrix platform bounty. A user can find or be assigned a bounty in MTX and design and submit a solution. In the Matrix model, the designer of a winning solution gets compensated immediately at the end of a round in the token MTX. Instead of focusing on the entire planetary computing stack of the future, Nano Me focuses on the nanoscale. The team believes that, quote, all science and engineering is heading toward nanoscale precision, end quote. The risks of the Matrix project are the same as any ERC-20 standard. This is an extremely uncertain area. In a way, the MTX value is based on the success of certain Ethereum features. But with that said, the Nano Me team has plans of developing their own independent blockchain and certainly has the skill set to do so. Nano Me has a formidable team with 10 full-time developers. The company has several products which are currently being used by pharmaceutical companies, which puts them ahead of most companies issuing tokens. The company hopes to see research on the Matrix platform in 1 to 3 years, with big pharma companies crowdsourcing their designs to smaller biotech firms and universities in 3 to 5 years. I think the combination of blockchain and VR is an extremely compelling and interesting one, and I'm really excited to see how this will act as a paradigm shift for future research and collaboration.
Technologies like the printing press, the postal service, the telephone, and the internet have enabled collaboration across borders, connecting people like never before. Unfortunately, current methods of collaboration and scientific research are centralized, where tremendous amounts of brainpower, time, and money are wasted when siloed ivory towers attack the same problems at the same time, and hobbyists and non-accredited contributors cannot participate. And many of history's best engineers and scientists have been overshadowed by those who are most popular. We all know about Watson and Crick's discovery of DNA, but how many of us know about Rosalind Franklin's critical contribution? Now, thanks to VR and the blockchain, we can accelerate the rate of innovation with Matrix. Matrix is the newest evolution in collaboration. It's a library, a marketplace, and a bounty system for unique problems and for their creative solutions. On Matrix, anyone can solve the world's biggest and the world's smallest problems. The most challenging problems in math, science, engineering, cryptography, massive virtual worlds, and even art can all be tackled on a single platform, open to everyone. On the Matrix platform, anyone who holds an MTX token can place a bounty on the problem that they want the community to collaborate on solving. Creators compete to solve these problems by creating, sharing, and collaborating with one another. Matrix tracks these remixes and collaborations on-chain, so when the problems are solved, all participants in the solution are fairly credited and rewarded, not just the final contributor. Whether you're a PhD or an amateur enthusiast, anyone can access and contribute to an ever-expanding collection of problems across all fields. The Matrix Marketplace also enables direct value exchange between users, allowing anyone to buy and sell digital assets for use in their designs, research, or even virtual worlds. The history of innovation points towards a clear future, a world in which science, research, and collaboration occur on the blockchain. Matrix is that future, and we invite you to be a part of it. Join us at matrix.ai to find out how you can participate in the future of innovation.
Wabi is a product focused around building a safe retail channel to combat the fake products that plague Asia. Blockchain technology is used in combination with RFID tags that guarantees that a product is real. If the seal breaks, the blockchain registers that it is no longer a genuine product. The company behind Wabi, Nano Me, is releasing Wabi tokens on their ICO. The problem Wabi is trying to solve is about the $461 billion of fake goods that are in circulation globally. In China, there have been numerous scandals about fake food products, and that's not something you want when infants or toddlers or the elderly are concerned. The market for these products is obviously huge because people are willing to pay a premium for genuine products such as baby food and alcohol. This is where the Wabi token comes into play. Consumers use Wabi tokens to purchase Nano Me protected items at a discount, which come with the non-reusable RFID tags that consumers can scan with their phone to validate the authenticity of the product. The Nano Me label is applied at the designated point of origin along the supply chain. This links the product with its digital representation on the blockchain. Wabi actually already has a working product and has done trial sales already on JD.com, a Chinese website with 370 million monthly visitors. Specifically, they targeted consumers of baby food and found Wabi resulted in a vastly increased consumer satisfaction. Wabi is managed by a team that has years of experience in supply chain management and the infant food industry specifically. I think Wabi will be a very interesting project to follow, and I'm very excited to see how they can expand their model to combat counterfeiting in multiple industries.
We have the confirmation that the product is real, and people can also see all of the logistics details, where the product came from, when it was scanned and all that, and on the map as well as on the list. Okay, so you can see it here. Now I think we should give this label a bit of time for the adhesive to really stick, and then we'll show you that you can't really take this label. So now we're going to show you what happens when someone tries to remove the label. When we designed it, we really tried to catch a good balance between the fragility of the label, so that when someone tries to remove it, it gets destroyed, and on the other hand, the robustness of the label, so that when it's transported within the logistics channel, it doesn't get damaged and it still can be scanned. So I'm going to show you what happens when someone tries to remove it. So this is what happens. The antenna gets torn, yeah, and the scanning will not work anymore. So if someone really tried to remove this label from one product and put it on the other, it basically just wouldn't work.
So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and made you think a little bit. If you enjoyed the video, I'd be honored if you gave it a like. And if you're new here and want to continue to see high quality crypto analysis, by all means hit that subscribe button and definitely check out my other videos too. All right, see you guys in the next one. Peace.